So Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul is an official fight that is going to happen. They're saying it's going to happen in July. This is confirmed by Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn has told the Ring magazine that he's now heard that Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul is a done deal, which means both fighters signed off to fight each other. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all, man, and you can hear it in my voice. This is a spit in the face to boxing fans, right? Not Jake Paul. First of all, I want to say congratulations to Jake Paul. I'm happy that Jake Paul got this fight because he's been saying for years that he was going to fight Canelo Alvarez. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I love what Jake Paul is doing for the sport of boxing. He's bringing a lot of eyes to the sport of boxing because, let's be honest, man, boxing is a dying sport. Boxing is a sport that very well may not be around in the next 5 to 10 years. Like in the next 5 to 10 years, you may not see any more big boxing fights, period. Right? Like I think there may come a point of time where you don't even see boxing in the Olympics anymore because people just aren't watching it, man. This is why HBO boxing is gone. This is why Showtime boxing is gone. This is why Top Rank Boxing's contract with ESPN is going to be up this year. And Top Rank Boxing will no longer show fights on ESPN. I mean, this is why, man. So, Jake Paul, he's bringing a lot of eyes to the sport of boxing, specifically the younger generation, right? Like he's making the younger generation want to watch boxing, and when they watch Jake Paul, they may not know who Canelo Alvarez is. They may not know who Gervonta Davis is, or Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney. Because of Jake Paul, a lot of the younger generation, they're familiar with these young boxing stars. You understand what I'm saying? So this isn't a Jake Paul bashing video because whether you want to accept it or not, Jake Paul is doing a good service for the sport of boxing. He even puts real professional fighters on his undercard for his main events on his fights. And shout out to Jake Paul. But I'm talking specifically about Canelo Alvarez, right? We have been begging Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez for years, man. David Benavidez has been calling Canelo Alvarez out for years. And Canelo Alvarez has already said multiple times he has no interest in fighting David Benavidez. He was already offered to fight David Benavidez because David Benavidez and Canelo are both signed to PBC. He refuses to do it. He says he feels like he's already fought tough competition. At this point in his career, he wants to fight who he wants to fight, right? So Turkey Al-Sheikh tried to make Canelo fight Terrence Crawford. First, Terrence Crawford said he didn't want to do it because he wasn't going to get any credit for Terrence moving up 2 weight classes, right? But just 2-3 days ago, y'all, the Ring magazine reported that there was an agreement in place for Canelo and Terrence Crawford to fight in September in Las Vegas, right? Right? Last night, the fight is off, right? So last night, Ring magazine, which is owned by Turkey Al-Sheikh, so let's just say Turkey Al-Sheikh. Last night, Turkey Al-Sheikh says the fight is off, right? Less than 24 hours later, Eddie Hearn tells Turkey Al-Sheikh that Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul is a done deal. So Canelo Alvarez is basically ducking David Benavidez and Terrence Crawford to fight a YouTuber. Right? No disrespect to Jake Paul, but he's mostly famous for being a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber that turned into a boxer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the man just fought a senior citizen version of Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul just fought Mike Tyson, who is a senior citizen now, bruh. Other than that, all the people that he's boxed with is mostly MMA, UFC fighters, bruh. Jake Paul ain't been in that ring with no boxer in his prime or even in his, let's just say, they 30s that really has a chance of beating him, right? And like I said, Jake Paul, he does a great job at promoting his fights. He does a great job of putting eyes on his fights, man. And I love what he's doing, man. But Canelo Alvarez, bro, you're 34 years old. You've already said that you have no plans on retiring anytime soon. If you're going to do fights like this, man, just be honest with the boxing fans and tell us that you're going to retire in a year or two, bro. Like, this is something that you do when you're going to retire. Like Floyd Mayweather didn't fight Conor McGregor until he basically was retired. You feel me? Like, Floyd Mayweather gave us, bruh, Floyd, I want you guys to think about this, bruh. Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo when he was like 36, or right? I think it was like 36 or 37, right? Wait, let me look this up, y'all. Let me look this up. Stay with me. I'm gonna Google this because I don't want to give y'all false information. How old was Floyd when he fought Canelo? Floyd Mayweather was 36 years old when he fought Canelo Alvarez, right? Now watch this. How old was Floyd when he fought Manny Pacquiao? Let me see. I believe it was 37. Let's see. How old was he? He was 38 years old when he fought Manny Pacquiao, bruh. 38. Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao when he was almost 40, bruh. All right? So, Canelo Alvarez is only 34. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez is 34, still in his prime, and he's about to fight Jake Paul. This is a joke, man. This is a complete joke for hardcore boxing fans. To casual boxing fans, they're going to like this. But to hardcore boxing fans that really love the sport of boxing, that want to see the sport of boxing thrive, this is a spit in the face, man. And I think that this is part of the reason why this fight is off, because Turki Al-Sheikh has made it very clear he doesn't like what Jake Paul is doing for boxing. He doesn't like how Jake Paul is fighting an old-ass Mike Tyson and shit like that. And, this isn't an excuse to not fight Terrence Crawford, right? This fight is being reported to happen in July. We could have still got this in July, and then we could have still got Terrence Crawford versus Canelo in September. So I just don't understand, man. I think Canelo, maybe Canelo is going to retire after this year. Maybe he's going to retire next year. But I just wish he would come out and say that, because, to do this at 34, you're still in your prime when, we're begging you to fight two people, Terrence Crawford and David Benavidez, and you just told yourself, nah, I'm gonna go fight Jake Paul, a YouTuber, and I'm gonna go make $100 million. Now, obviously, Canelo was doing this for the money, obviously. Canelo may very well get his highest payday fighting Jake Paul, He's probably gonna make $100 million, maybe more, and it's gonna be easy work for Canelo Alvarez, but, this isn't a good look for hardcore boxing fans like myself. And I'm just totally disappointed in Canelo Alvarez. And I'm no longer a fan of Canelo Alvarez. And I'm no longer supporting any Canelo Alvarez fights. I already wasn't supporting it. Even if he fought David and Terrence, I would have watched it on a Fire Stick. Fire Stick boys be outside, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to watch that shit I wasn't going to pay for that shit anyway. But, Canelo Alvarez he's in the duck era of his career, man. Now you're going to have Canelo fans that said, oh, well, he fought Triple G and he fought Floyd and he fought Bivol. Bruh, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. Terrence Crawford was going to move up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, and we can't even get that, bro. This is bullshit, man. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Canelo versus Jake Paul is official. They're saying it's going to happen in July. Are you excited for this? Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.